add to you.
And welcome to another 3ABN Today program. We're the Micheff sisters.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Brenda.
I'm.
She forgot who she is. Yes, you are. And we'll tell you, we have something really wonderful planned for you today.
That's right.
Sis,
Yes.
tell them. Go ahead.
We have Tuscan countryside cuisine.
Now you try saying that. Now you know why I asked her to.
I love the Tuscan countryside because, oh my goodness, their food is amazing.
Amazing. We've been there many times, and it's absolutely. And so is the hospitality. I mean, they roll out the red carpet for you,
They're
and
so
can
friendly.
they cook?
Oh.
Yeah, it is wonderful. So today we're going to start off with onion herb focaccia bread.
And then we're going to have white bean dip with pita bread.
That's right. And then that's I love white bean dip anyway.
That's right.
And caponata over polenta.
I bet you some people wondering what that is.
Well, stay tuned.
That's right. And Tuscan eggplant roll-ups baked right in your oven.
And then we're going to share with you a recipe for stuffed tomatoes.
And to go with those stuffed tomatoes, I'm going to make you a Florentine risotto.
Woo, that sounds good, doesn't it? But first, Jeremy Hall has a special song, Jesus Lover of My Soul.
Alone he stepped from glory to a shamed and shadowed world, and in the womb his hand once made, he took our human form. For the Lord of all creation, in the flesh of created man, gave his throne up for a manger. The Son of God became a stranger. He was a lonely man, traveling through a barren land, unrecognized by those he'd come to save. And yet for them his life he freely gave. He was the only man who could ever make us understand that God is merciful and God is just, and forever prove his Father's love for us, this lonely man. Alone in Gethsemane, he drank that bitter cup. He walked the road to Calvary without a second thought. His only care was for his children and restoring them to him. A lamb led to the slaughter so mankind might see the Father. He was a lonely man, traveling through a barren land, unrecognized by those he'd come to save. And yet for them his life he freely gave. He was the only man who could ever make us understand that God is merciful and God is just, and forever prove His Father's love for us, this lonely man. This lonely man.
Thank you, Jeremy, for that beautiful song.
Yes. And you know, Jeremy, his little daughter, Olivia, is on Tiny Tots.
That's right.
right.
She is the cutest thing. She was only 2, and we would have to put a belt around her waist and stick her little mic pack to her belt, and 'cause she had these diapers, we couldn't put it on her. She didn't have pants. She figured out she loved to be on the set. Well, she is a smart little girl, because when she figured out that if we took her mic and her back and her little pack off, she couldn't be on the set. And so she didn't want to give her mic up. And so we said, Olivia, give us your mic. And she'd say, no. And so they said, Cindy, you've got to go get her mic pack off of her and her mic. So I went in and I said, Olivia, I said, we need that. And she grabbed it and she goes, no, I need it. And she went running on the set. I mean, she loved taping Tiny Tots so much, she didn't want to leave the set.
And she is adorable.
Oh, she's so cute.
And she was also in the Tiny Tot Christmas special.
Yes. Yeah. She was one of the carolers. Oh, she was cute as a button.
So we not only appreciate Jeremy Hall, we appreciate his daughter,
That's right.
and his wife.
That's right. Who has lots and lots of patience.
That's right.
She takes lots of patience for any toddler.
Yes.
That's true. Well, today we are going to the Tuscan countryside and sampling some of that cuisine.
I love that.
You're in for a real treat. We're starting off with my onion herb focaccia bread. Now, my husband is not the bravest man in the world when it comes to trying new things. She's laughing because they all know he's only going to sample. I can't always test everything on him because there's some things he's just not going to try, even though it looks good.
Unlike my husband, who eats it no matter what.
Now, my husband's pretty picky too.
No,
Is he?
Yeah,
and my son David, David. David eats anything.
Really anything.
I
That's
know.
true. He's got it easy.
I know.
I have a real challenge. I mean, I work hard to get those winners. Well, this here has passed my husband's test. I tell you.
Ooh, wow.
When I made this a recipe, I was just creating this actually a couple weeks ago, and I called him down. He was working from the home office, and I called him downstairs, and he could already smell that in the oven, and he was already going, wow, that's good. And I said, oh, I've got some onion herb focaccia bread. And you say onion herb, he's like, he likes onions, but it just didn't. He was like, I said, honey, just try it. Will you just do me a favor, please? Just try it. He says, all right. So I had a nice pasta meal for him. Sat down and I sliced that onion. I've just put a couple slices on in front of him because I figured that's all I'd be lucky to get a bite. He not only ate that, he ate half the loaf. It was so good, and it got better. Let me tell you what.
And Tim doesn't eat a lot.
No,
he
he
only
doesn't
takes
eat a lot.
one helping, and then he's done and
he's
off
done.
to work.
That's right. Well, I knew it was really a winner then, but I confirmed it when that afternoon I'm at my computer, and he's at his home office, so he emails me and thanks me for that incredible lunch. He said, please make that onion focaccia bread. And he goes, anytime you want. So I was like, yes.
Well, I know that he loves it because he came over to our house and he was bragging about it.
He did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And I said, well, Tim, why didn't you bring it for a piece for me to try? Because I said I wanted to see it. It's a brand new recipe. And he goes, I finished it off before I came. I'm serious.
I didn't know he said that to you.
Yes.
Well, now that's the third confirmation. This is a good recipe.
Okay.
All right, we're going to start off with our flour. And I'm just going to put that in there. And if you'll put the sugar and the salt in there. And I'm going to let you stir that around, sis. And when I've got a good helpers
That
right
looked
here.
like Florida crystals to me.
Pure Florida crystals. And you're just going to stir that up really good. And then we're going to make a well in the center. And
There you go.
there you go, big
There's
well in
your
the
well.
center. Okay. And now I have already put in this is my yeast and my warm water, and I've let that set for about 5 minutes. And as you can see, it gets a little bit bubbly like that. And this is active dry yeast, which normally
I see the bubbles.
Normally, I would just really fold that into my dry ingredients when I'm making regular bread. But for this recipe, really do it the way I'm instructing you this time. And so in goes the wet ingredients. Sister, in goes in the olive oil. And I'm just, because I love you both so much, I'm going to let you both share in this experience. Sis, you start whipping it around. And Linda, I'm going to just give you the pleasure of kneading this.
I love to knead bread, so that is definitely a pleasure.
Okay,
You
so
just made
whip
her
it up
day.
Good. That's good. And just,
She's trying to tell me to be faster, but there's, okay, sis, you take over. Well, it's time to knead, because she's going to have to knead that flour into it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the
Yo,
fork
get
is
your,
going.
No, get your hands in there. Yep, the fork
Now
is going.
I know why I got
she's
the
she's
privilege of
just
this.
so good at it. You know, I mean, when you're good, you're good.
It's good to encourage one another. You know,
If
it really
you
is.
praise her a lot, she'll do it more. So, oh, wow,
Oh,
you need
that's
good.
amazing.
You know what? I do
just-
it
I'm
no
so
matter
impressed.
what.
I could watch her for hours.
Yeah, me too. Oh.
Sis, that is just an awesome job you're doing. Do you see? Why don't you explain to our viewers exactly how to knead bread? Some people don't know.
That's true.
All right, so go for it, sis.
All right, can I take it out of here? I have
Sure.
to leave it in the
Nope,
bowl.
that's good. Nope, take it out of there now.
All right, you just take the.
Here, put
I
that
knead
down.
with the palms of my hand here, and I take it and I push back, and then I fold it over, and I give it another push. I fold it over and give it another push, and I keep pushing, and you just put pressure
And you
there.
keep turning it.
I
You're
keep turning it.
Because what she's doing, you watch, when she pushes it, pulls it up, do it in slow motion a second. When she's pulling up, she is stretching that dough right here. Try it again real slow, and then she pushes it back. And when it starts getting a little bit sticky, you just put a tiny bit of flour. You don't want a lot, because if you use too much flour, you're going to have a tough bread. And, you know, we just don't want tough bread.
And I kind of roll it back after I push it back. I have pressure on it going back and forward.
That's right.
And notice how she rotates it.
And rotate it, and I'm just going to put another little bit of flour right there.
I
just
love
a touch. You saw how
baking
that's
bread.
just a sprinkle, not a lot of flour at all, and just a little bit. And when she is when she is done this, you're actually going to do this for about 10 minutes. And after she's
But
done
if you don't, you're going to have to just work a little faster so you can get it.
We'll praise her a little bit more.
Wow,
get
you're
it
doing
to
good.
the
Wow.
Where she needs it to be. Okay. Now
we're
feel that.
Let's see. Well, really, she does need to have about 10 more minutes. But since for the sake of time, we're going to just, boy, look, she's going to just whip that up. But you know what? We still do need another 10 minutes on it, you know. And I'm sure as much as we'd love to watch all day, okay, we don't have the time. So I'm going to just show you what you're going to do. This is, we're going to say she's kneaded it for 10 minutes. And then we're going to just cover it with a cloth and let it double in bulk in size. And once it's double in bulk, you're just going to have that one rising. Then you're going to take it now. So now this has already been kneaded 10 minutes and doubled in bulk.
We pretended things when we were kids, and that was fun, so I guess we get to still do that.
That's right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stretch this with my fingers. And just gently, though. Can you hold this for me, sis?
I would love to do that.
Oh, there you go. And we're going to, in a rectangle, okay? And just very gently stretch it. And because this is going to double in size again. Now, if you can't, you can do a couple things. You can make one bigger loaf, or you can divide this in two and make two loaves. What I did is make one. And then when it gets like that, once it's doubled in size, it will come
so you
up
let
and
it
double.
rise
You
twice?
rise it once before you shape it, once after you shape it.
Okay.
Once it's risen up, right before it's ready to go in the oven, I need you to do one thing here. I need you to take your finger like this, and you're going to go like this.
Ooh, that's fun.
Right there. Go ahead, try it. Yep.
Anywhere I want.
Anywhere you want.
Ooh, I like that.
Just perfect.
Gotcha.
Just, you know what? All right, perfect. perfect. You see that? That's what you want to do after it's risen that second time right before the oven. And then you're going to take and you're going to sprinkle on all these different little herbs. I'm not going to do it now because this isn't ready. It needs to rise and stuff. But you're going to sprinkle on all these herbs, and you're going to just sprinkle on some of these slivered red onions. And use the red onions. They have a nice sweet flavor. And you will just put that on there like that. And before you do that, almost forgot, this is important, you brush it with olive oil. Ooh. Brush it with olive oil first. After this point, after it's right before the oven, brush it with olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Exactly. And then you sprinkle it, whatever herbs you like, whether it's, I have rosemary and thyme and basil and oregano, whatever you want. And then just sprinkle some of that red onions, put it in the oven, and you're going to bake it for how long, sis? We're going to bake it for 25 to 30 minutes at 350, and it's going to come out looking just like that.
Now that looks beautiful.
Okay. And next we're going to have what?
Oh, and you know what we could serve with that bread?
That?
Linda's white bean dip.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Why don't you read the recipe for them?
All right. Cinda, would you read it for me?
3 cups of Great Northern beans cooked, 1/4 cup of Tofutti Sour Supreme, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 cup of water, and fresh basil to garnish. That sounds pretty easy, sis.
It definitely is. You can also take this recipe and you can, instead of the Tofutti Sour Supreme, which is really an imitation for sour cream, and if those
no
of you,
dairy.
No dairy. But those of you that are living in other parts of the world where you cannot get that and dairy is what you use, just pick a low-fat sour cream to use, because that would be a healthier choice. But if you don't want to use that, you can also put just maybe a tablespoon of olive oil in this recipe. You can put fresh garlic, and you can put fresh onion in it. But this is just my quick and easy one, okay? So I have already cooked my beans and mashed them. If you have a food processor, you can do the process all at once, but I didn't. So I don't usually use my blender and things a lot.
And if you have a lot of frustration, you can mash the beans by hand with a potato masher like this. And then you'll be a happy camper.
Okay, all you need to do is add this Tofutti Sour Supreme in here. And this makes a really pretty tasty. And into that, I like to mix just my garlic powder. And I'm going to put like about 1/4 teaspoon in, so I'm not using all that. And I'm going to put just like about 1/4 teaspoon of the onion powder in. And put your favorite seasonings, whatever that is, but this is all I have in here, and I mix it around in this.
So you could have mixed it in there then, right?
I could have mixed it right in there, but I usually just always do it this way because I have just the carton at home.
Oh, I see.
You know?
For those of you who have never heard of Tofutti products, in our cookbook we have a resource page, and for all the products that we use, like the Soy Adams, the Tofutti Better Than Cream Cheese, sour cream, you know, More New, all that, you can get the contact information right from our resource page in our cookbook.
Okay, I'm going to put some water in it now, and I had like 1/4 cup, and I'm just going to stir this around. And basically, and also I would like to say too that this recipe, I don't have pita bread to serve it with today, but like Cinda said, we have Brenda's special bread to serve it with. But you
Focaccia.
Focaccia.
Onion herb focaccia.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't you want to hear her say that?
I want to hear her say that.
Onion herb focaccia bread.
All right.
Okay. But you can also use this as a dip with your favorite crackers. That works really good. Or we're going to just speed this up, and we'll put the last of the little bit of water in there. And I also have used this just on some corn chips.
I wonder how that would be if you wanted to serve it hot. You know.
Yes, I've heated it and had it hot, and then just garnished the top with some fresh basil, and then I have put the corn chips around it. So it really is a...
I can tell you one variation that I did. I had a little bit different seasonings in it, but basically the same recipe. And what I did is in the bottom of a small baking dish, I put better than cream cheese, the onion herb flavored one, and put that in the bottom of the baking dish, and just a small little baking dish. And then I put this bean dip on top and baked it in the oven until it was hot. And then you use the chips to just dip like a chip and dip. That was so good. That was another winner for Tim. He liked that.
So there's a lot of different options, but you can see how easy this is. And you just make it to taste. Just mash your beans, cook your beans, mash your beans, and then just do whatever and make a consistency. What would you say? It's about like a...
It's
like a bean dip.
Like a bean dip. Like a bean dip.
I actually had this in Tuscany this summer, and they served it in a dish, and they made a little indentation with a spoon, and they filled that little indentation with extra virgin olive oil. And they sprinkled herbs on top, and then they served it with the focaccia bread. Oh, that was so
So now you have lots of ideas, and we have the finished one right over here for you to see, and you can see.
Oh, we have to tell you about that flour, though. Look how you garnished it with that beautiful tomato rose. This is it's not even tomato rose, it's a tomato, what would you call it? Flour.
Tomato flour.
And actually, my friend Sandy,
our friend
Sandy Lee is the one that taught us how to make these little stars off of just the top of the tomatoes. So simple, and we were all like, oh, that's a good idea.
Isn't that beautiful? That is so gorgeous and easy to make. So now you can make it too.
That's right.
Well, you know, now I am going to teach you all how to make caponata.
Ooh,
and we're going to serve it over polenta. So let me read the recipe for this. You will need 1 large yellow or orange bell pepper, 1 large red bell pepper, 1 large onion, 1 clove of garlic, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 small eggplant, 2 small zucchini, 2 small yellow summer squash, 2 cups of sliced grape tomatoes, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh basil, 1 tablespoon of dried chervil or parsley, 2 teaspoons of Veggie-Cell or all-purpose vegetable seasoning, salt to taste, and 5 to 6 cups of prepared polenta. I'll bet you guys are wondering what caponata is.
I am. I was hoping you'd tell us.
I don't know.
Caponata.
Now, if she doesn't know, we're all in trouble. It's her recipe.
I'm just kidding. Caponata is an Italian-like stew.
I actually didn't know that.
See?
That you taught
us something new. Oh, well.
Actually, I learned a lot from her.
Well, our skillet's getting hot. Do I do something with it?
Now, those who know me know that I don't eat raw onions, so I have already added the oil and and just kind of cooked my onions till clear because I wanted to make sure those things were done. And so
I love olive oil.
So, and I always use the extra virgin olive oil, and then I'm going to take slivers of red bell pepper.
Oh, this looks so
slivers
good.
of yellow red pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I just want you all. Dun da da da. Look here. Look.
Oh, color your plate like a rainbow. When you do, you know you'll have good nutrition.
I did it.
You knew you were going to hear that sometime in this program, don't you?
I just wanted to get it over with right at the start, okay?
Have we ever made it through a program without her saying that? I don't know.
But I helped her out.
It's so important. So many people say, well, I don't know anything about nutrition, and I don't want to read all that stuff or whatever. So God made it easy. If you just use all the colors, the bright, beautiful colors, and when you eat, you have the reds and the greens and the oranges and yellow.
And the purples.
And
the purples, and you add your grains, your browns, your nuts, legumes, you're going to be fine. Isn't God wonderful?
That's right.
He's wonderful.
There you go.
It's good to learn all that stuff, too, so don't get me wrong.
Well, before I start adding all the rest of this, I want to get you started.
Okay.
You just thought you were going to get by with not doing nothing.
All right, I'm going to get busy.
She's not getting out of nothing, I'll tell you that.
All right, what am I going to do?
I want, when you're choosing an eggplant, make sure you choose one that's uniform in color, and you want it firm and shiny. And you don't want any big bruises or anything on it. Right. You want it to be, look how nice and shiny that is, and see how uniform the color is. Look how pretty that is.
And I so
so
what
cut off the top.
Hey, you know our friend Robbie D that works here at 3ABN, she said she grew so many eggplant in her garden that she got tired of them. She loved eggplant, but she had so many. already. She didn't know what to do with
tell her
them.
she's got 3 friends. She's got the Micheff sisters, 3 friends, and tell her where to put those next time. All right,
Okay,
so what
cut
do you
off
want,
the
what
end.
am I doing with
I'm
this
going to
thing?
have you peel it,
Uh-huh.
and then I want you to cube it.
And how big of cubes you want?
I'll show you.
All right, so just peel and cube.
Peel it, and then I'll
All
let you
right.
know the cube.
Okay.
And
Do I just keep stirring or what?
oh yeah, just you know, we're just gonna keep
I
her
think
busy.
that's what I thought.
That's right. Just stir
I'm
away
gonna
over
add
there.
the zucchini squash, and then we'll add the yellow squash. Look how pretty this is
Is all
getting.
this gonna
And
fit in here?
Oh, you know what? I probably won't add all of this.
I'm
'Cause
just thinking, you know,
I should have brought, as it cooks down, you can start adding more because it's okay if some of the squash is not as cooked as the other because it gives it different textures.
Yeah,
and
I like that too. I do too.
Okay.
So you don't have to add all of it. And then I'm going to add some of the seasoning. This is an all-purpose vegetarian,
Wait, now.
all-purpose vegetable seasoning.
All right, while you're sprinkling that,
I don't
real
talk
quick,
much.
how big do you want these cubes? I want to do a good job.
Okay.
Okay, so don't like that?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I want nice big, you know, chunks.
Like chunks like
Uh-huh.
like this
Uh-huh.
and like this.
Uh-huh. And then
And
just
then
cut
like
away.
that?
Yep.
That'll
cut
do
away.
it?
Yep.
All
cut
right,
away.
I can do that. I can handle that.
Okay.
And then
then
you want them in this bowl?
oh, that's good.
All right.
And then we'll keep sprinkling. Now, I use Veggie-Cell, and if you don't have Veggie-Cell, you can use any all-purpose vegetable seasoning. And I just like the Veggie-Cell flavor, but you can use whatever you want. I'm going to keep sprinkling that. I'm going to add the grape tomatoes. Now, you don't have to use grape tomatoes. I like the flavor of grape tomatoes. They just have a sweet flavor to them.
Look at the beauty of all these colors.
Not control yourself, sis.
I just love the way God did it. He could have made all our food brown, and think how fun that would have been to eat. Not too much fun.
Well, that's true. And then I'm going to add, now I like to add chervil, and I grow all my own herbs right outside my kitchen door, except during the winter, which really there's not a whole lot of winter in Knoxville, unfortunately, because I like the snow.
But you know what? You know why she said that? She looked at me because she knows if I never saw snow again, it would be too soon for me.
And
I like warm
Linda
weather.
and I
where they
love
have
snow.
snow.
Yes,
Yeah.
we like snow.
And they go skiing together, and I'm the smart sister that stays home to pray for them.
Everybody needs that.
That's right.
We're fine with that.
Because remember the last ski trip, I fell and got a concussion, and that was my.
And I was praying.
Yeah. Hey. And
Okay.
I still use that as an excuse for crazy behavior. I'm still working that one. So you can use chervil or you can use parsley, whichever you have.
Is that fresh parsley?
And you can use fresh parsley too. Now this
Okay.
is fresh basil, and I want to show you the fresh basil.
When do you want this in there?
Oh, right now. Oh no!
What?
Oh, it's just perfect.
All right, all right. You know
There
what,
you
sis?
go. What?
I think you got the same problem I have. I get too much for my pan.
Well,
It's going to cook down, though.
that's
gonna-
right. It's
it's
gonna
gonna
cook
cook down.
way down. Wait till you see how much
All
this
right.
cooks down.
Okay.
And this is fresh basil, and I want to show you how I do the fresh basil. And I just kind of put the leaves together like this, and then I snip it. I take scissors and snip it, which I have some snipped, which I'm going to add more because to me you can't add, too much basil. And then you just go like this. And you don't have to be real precise because this is going to cook down, and you just go like that. See how good that is? And I'm going to add I'm going to add this.
Now, what is that?
This is more fresh basil. I just didn't
okay.
cut it all,
Oh, okay.
you know.
All right.
That is good. Now, do
And
I
then
put the
add-
lid on it? Oh, nope, you got more?
Nope, I'm just going to
put the
add a
rest of the
little bit more of the rest, actually, the rest of the
Vegetable seasoned salt.
seasoning. Now you'll want to cook this, and this cooks for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you
With
don't.
the lid on or out?
You can have the lid on, and it steams a little bit, and the vegetables get really soft. And then I take polenta, which I absolutely love polenta. And this is the polenta, and I put it in a 9x13 pan, and then I just cut it into squares. And oh, polenta is so good. We used to have this for breakfast, remember, as cornmeal mush.
Mom would fry it, we'd have syrup over it.
And actually, polenta is good just like this. Oh, it's really good.
Show it to you.
Yeah.
No,
You guys want to taste it?
No, that's okay.
I don't want you to have that left out feeling.
Oh, I don't have that left out
I'm
feeling.
happy when you're happy, honey.
Do you guys want to taste it?
Yes, you
well,
do.
go make some then. Let me show you what this looks like, because I serve this caponata over the polenta. And you'll see, and also see how much this cooked down.
I did cook down a lot.
Didn't it cook down a lot?
She's even got a fork there ready for you
and I
to
have a
try
fork
it.
there. So come on over. You can try this. I put a fork there for you.
Well, what's our next recipe?
I believe our next recipe is
it's your Tuscan eggplant roll-ups.
Tuscan egg. Oh, my Tuscan eggplant roll-ups. So let me read the recipe for you. You will need 2 1-pound eggplants, 1 medium onion, 2 cloves of fresh garlic, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 4 cups of baby spinach, 2 cups of seasoned breadcrumbs, 1 12.3-ounce package of Morinu tofu, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of hot water, 1 bouillon cube, and 4 cups of spaghetti sauce, brand of your choice. Now that is all you need, and this is a fun recipe to do. And like Cinda says, I think all of us love eggplant. And
I do. So Robbie D, when your garden starts producing eggplants.
And actually, remember in Italy they call these aubergines.
Very good, sis.
Yeah, I remember that. Not sure I said that right. I'm not the best one to...
She's usually language challenged.
I am. It's not always a good sight when I try. In fact, this weekend we were in a bakery, and I love this type of bread that I thought was called ciabatta bread. And so I said, I'll take some of that ciabatta bread. And there was an Italian woman that came out there, and she goes, we don't have ciabatta bread. And I said, that bread right there, you have it right there. I love that. She goes, that is not ciabatta bread. That is ciabatta. Ciabatta. So I was like, okay, I'll take some ciabatta bread.
Well, actually, she's a lot better with their languages than I am.
Okay, so first we're going to take our eggplant, aubergines, or whatever else you call them, and we are going to just cut off the tops and the bottom, and then we are going to just take them and stand it on end, and we're going to take and just slice off one outside slice on this side, and then turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and now we're going to make slices all the way down, a little less than 1/2 inch, and hold your finger right there, and it's a sawing motion. Go back and forth. Thanks, sis.
So you leave the skins on the side then?
You leave the skins on the side because that kind of helps hold it together when you see what we're going to do.
And it gives it a nice color.
Gives it a nice color too, and it also helps hold it together. All right, so there we go. And now we're going to do another one. I think we'll take a couple more out of here.
I still think you ought to build me a house.
You think I'd be a good carpenter? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. Okay, now.
Yeah, I think you could pretty much.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
now,
so.
I have this last piece is just a little bit too thick, so I am going to just take like this, run the knife along, and just take some of that off. And I kind of made 2 out of that, if you see that like that.
Wow.
See that?
Now that's awesome.
All right, now I have some boiling water, and you do not want to boil these very long. So sis, will you open that up, and I'm just going to put those all in there like that, and just you scooch them down under the water. And
Scooch.
Scooch. Is that good? Yeah, that's good.
I think scooch enough?
Yeah, I think it's really important you make that sound effect too when you're doing it. It's guaranteed to put a smile on your face in the kitchen. All right, put the lid on, let it come to a boil. And in the meantime, I have already have some prepared, and we're going to take a baking dish, 9x13-inch glass baking dish. Use any spaghetti sauce. We actually have a good spaghetti sauce in our cookbook, but you can use any brand.
Do you spray it first or anything?
Nope. Just put that sauce right in the bottom, just like that. And there you go, sis.
Oh,
You'll take that? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do dish duty.
All right, you're on dish duty. And then, sis, let me trade with you here.
Okay.
If you put this right here.
All right.
And that's ready. Now, if you can crank that up, sis. She's really going to crank it up.
There you go.
Crank that up a notch.
She asked me to do something, I can do it.
All right, so now we've already sauteed the onion in olive oil.
Thank
just
you.
chopped. See, I did that. I love you.
That was really nice of you.
Because you're special to me. So this is not for that.
No.
Let us squeeze some fresh garlic in there. And I know you can get garlic in the jars. It's already, crushed. I like the taste of fresh garlic. To me, there's nothing like it, and that fresh aroma when it's, simmering there on the stove.
I totally agree. Plus, it's cool.
It is. So here, Cinda's got a garlic press, and she's going to just press that garlic out.
Oh, this works pretty good.
Works pretty good.
Isn't that
And
cool?
I'm just gonna scooch it off there, and
Scooch. She loves that scooching thing.
There you go. Okay, and then did you put both of them in there? At the same time?
did.
Well, good job.
I'm efficient.
All right, here we don't want that one in there.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, doesn't that already smell good?
It does.
It's too bad this is not smell-o-vision, because it is. That needs to be a next technology.
Well, that's
perfected.
what they have me for, because I smell it for them.
You do that? All right. All right, so now
And she tastes it
stir
for
that.
him, too.
Now we're going to add our fresh baby spinach and just add it like that. This will all wilt down. So just put all that in there.
And I might add that when you are
Whoops.
doing spinach, make sure that you wash it really, really good.
Exactly.
And that is for lettuce or any vegetables. You
Any
want to
vegetable.
wash
You
it.
wanna
Even
really-
if it says pre-washed, you still want to wash it.
Especially if it says pre-washed
Right.
to me. I really have to wash that and wash that and wash that. In fact, they say that if you can at least under running water run something
That's
for 2
how
minutes.
I wash it, running water.
Running
Yeah.
water for 2 minutes, and then you're pretty much set. And so that's got to just cook down a little bit. While she's doing that, I'm just going to sprinkle some salt for seasoning. And I have just that and just a little fresh basil.
Ooh, you can't add too much basil. I love basil.
It's really a personal taste thing, because I like cooking with basil, but it's really not my favorite
I love basil.
herb. I take it in moderation. Cinda makes the most incredible basil salad dressing that both my girls.
It's my favorite dressing.
My girls just love it. They just say they have a craving for Aunt Sita. They call her Aunt Sita. Aunt Sita's salad dressing. Myself, I don't care for basil, so I stay away. Pesto and
basil. Well, you don't like a lot of basil.
Right. And isn't
take
pesto
small amounts.
Isn't pesto basil?
Pesto is basil.
Yeah. See,
Do you
so
need
that's,
any of this?
So that's why.
Look how fast this wilted and cooked down.
Now we're ready for our seasoned breadcrumbs, and because they're seasoned breadcrumbs, that means seasoning is already in there. And
is that what that means?
That means that.
I was wondering
now we have our moinu tofu. So just now you're really challenged, sis.
Oh,
Get
man.
all that all chopped up and mixed up there real good. And I can even help you here with the little. Oh, Linda, can you get all our eggplant out quick? It's all done. We're done and ready.
All right.
That's going to be too much if we don't get it all out real quick.
Hurry, quick.
Okay.
Faster.
I'm on to it.
Okay.
Do I need
Can
to
I
turn
turn the
heat
fire
down
off?
on
Yes,
this?
you can. And you can turn Cinda's fire off.
Off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, honey, you're going off.
All right. And so, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit easier for you. I've already got a chicken bouillon cube in here, and in 1 cup of water.
Vegetarian
and it's
chicken.
a vegetarian. Thank you, sis. It is not has no meat product in it, and it'll say imitation chicken flavor, and we don't want any of those dead chickens or the real thing in there. Okay. And now you got that about mixed up, sis.
Well, I'm working on it.
Okay, we got all the fires off, right?
All the fires are
Okay,
off.
this is the fun part, okay? And all of you guys can help me. We're gonna do this. Here's our sauce already in the pan. Is that about mixed up?
Well, I think so. There you go.
You gotta get, and you can also, if you don't happen to have fresh baby spinach, you can also use frozen chopped spinach. And but I cook it first in the microwave for 3 or 4 minutes, and then squeeze all the juice out. So if you're gonna do that,
But if I gotta tell you that the fresh spinach
Yes.
has more flavor.
it
has a different flavor than the
It does.
frozen spinach.
That's
And I
right.
love the fresh flavor the better. The better. The better. I
Yeah.
don't talk much.
Let me see if I can just mash this up a little bit with the tofu. Okay. Now we're going to take some of this dressing, and we're going to do this. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give me one. And
Well,
you're going to
that's
take.
fair. We'll always get one.
Okay, and we're going to just spread that around, and you can even do it with your fingers.
Really? No, it's kind of hot. I'm doing it with my fingers.
Well, I'll give you my fork. I'll do it with the fingers.
Oh, you
Okay,
mean
this
roll
is
it
good.
with my fingers?
Huh?
Oh,
Spread
I
it
can
around.
do that. Oh.
Yeah, see, just
Thanks,
spread it around.
sis.
Oh, she got forks for everybody, see, so you don't have to use. And now just spread this around like this.
It smells so good.
It is good. And if you like to be neater, don't be sloppy like
I
me.
want a little more. I like more.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll this?
All right. Pardon me?
We're ready to roll it?
Yes. Roll starting here and roll this way. Okay.
This way?
Uh-huh. And can you see that? It's so easy.
Oh, wow. This is really cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now which way do I lay it in the pan?
And you lay it right like that.
Right like this?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay, just like that. And then, sis, roll yours. Okay, and sis, will you roll that one for me? I've got stuff on my hands. Let me just rinse this off.
Glad to do that for you.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun.
Need a paper towel.
Now that's
Here I am.
a beautiful thing.
Now,
Oh, yes.
after you finish doing that, sis, let me have this
What?
right over here, our olive oil. You take a pastry brush and you dip it in here, and you're just going to brush the tops of this with some olive oil, just like that. And then sprinkle just a little fresh herb on top of that. And you're going to finish doing all of those like that and bake it in the oven. And for 400 degrees for 35, 40 minutes. And it's going to come out looking just like that, ready for your table.
That
Now,
looks
doesn't that look delicious?
delicious.
And
Yes.
if you have some pasta, I serve that actually over angel hair pasta. I take angel hair pasta,
that
put it
sounds
on the
good,
plate,
too.
and you put that right over, and there's extra sauce in there so that it just goes in there, and that is absolutely delicious.
that sounds
but you need the
wonderful.
angel hair pasta, really you do, and I forgot to tell you that in the beginning, so make sure you write that on your recipe.
Oh,
We
good
don't
thing
wanna
she
forget that.
remembered.
That's right. Okay, we have next, what, Linda?
We're going to have stuffed tomatoes. So let me read the recipe for you.
Okay.
Okay, for our stuffed tomatoes, we will need 1 1/4 cups of brown rice cooked, a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of parsley, 1 tablespoon of fresh basil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of fresh garlic, 1/4 cup of onions, 1/4 cup of water, 6 medium tomatoes, and 1/2 cup of stewed tomatoes. All right, we are ready to go.
Where are we going?
Well, to Tuscan.
Oh, okay. Bye.
No, come
You
back.
guys coming?
Okay.
Oh.
All
We're
right,
going to
so what are we
make some
doing?
stuffed tomatoes, so you can turn the fire on.
Okay.
And if you could take what Cinda's going to do over here with our tomatoes, we're going to start out with that first, is that she's going to make a zigzag around just the top, take out the middle of it, and later on if we get time, she'll show you how to make one of those star flowers, and then she's going to put it in here. So.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Right. So she makes a V all the way around.
Okay. Well, they might want to see that, Sissy.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
And while she's doing that, I am just going to put my olive oil in the skillet, and
Okay.
I'm going to saute the onions, and Sister Brenda
Right
can
here,
be
sis?
watching this, and then we'll go
Okay.
back to watching her cut. So we should probably have that cooking, okay, while we're
well,
watching her.
Well, it's going to take a while. The skillet's not hot, so. Go ahead. Let's watch.
Okay.
Let's watch Cinda cut.
Good job, sis.
That's no pressure, but make it perfect.
Oh, well, not a problem. Okay. There you go.
All right.
That is really a good idea.
And that just makes a nice way to decorate.
And just take out the bottom part.
To garnish, yes. It's all ready to garnish.
And you're going to scoop it out?
And now we're going to scoop out the middle, and I'm going to
Okay.
add it to the onions.
And I'll keep going over here. Don't worry about me. I'm just cutting away.
She's slaving away over there.
Well, we don't want to waste anything, so we're going to put it in with our onions.
The other thing it does is it makes a nice design for the edge of your tomato cup.
Yes, it does.
I sort of think that's what she had in mind.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I'm going to add the fresh garlic to this.
You know, you're
Ooh, now
just
that's
downright
good.
creative, sis.
And I'm also going to add the stewed tomatoes. And if you don't have stewed tomatoes, that's just fine. Just add regular canned diced tomatoes or extra fresh ones that cook down. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt in with this. And we'll let that simmer. How are you doing over here?
I am doing good.
The smell of this garlic is just wonderful.
I know. I love fresh
Of
garlic.
course, anybody coming near to hug me later may just go, whoo, that perfume's potent, you know?
Okay, we have a little bit more in here.
I'm doing so good over here, I've been to town and back.
Okay. We are going to add our rice into here. Now, Sister Cinda, we are pretending that the onions are cooked thoroughly.
Oh, I'm not going to watch then, because it's more than I can take.
Now, this is cooked rice.
This is cooked brown rice,
Okay,
and you just stir that all up.
okay. I'm just stirring it up.
And then you let it simmer till...
Kind of like a Spanish rice type thing,
It
isn't
kind of is, and you let it simmer till the onions are well done and the garlic is and everything.
Okay, key word here, onions are well done. That's the key
Can I
here.
share with you? I think the whole
Well
world knows this by now, that you hate raw onions.
Okay, and now we're going to add a little bit of water to this.
In fact, I have to tell you, I was at
There we go.
I was speaking at a church this weekend in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hold the thought.
Okay.
And a little bit of parsley. Okay.
And they made a special
There
dish
you go.
for me, and they made sure that they said, "Oh, we know your sister Cinda hates onions, so we raw onions, so we made sure we made one for you because we weren't sure about you, but we know your sister Cinda hates them."
Well, you're not exactly a raw onion.
I am not a raw onion fan either, so they did good. I think I don't dislike them as much as Cinda, though.
Oh, they are not my friend. Is anybody worried about me? Because I'm over here all by myself just cutting away.
You're doing really well, sis. You're doing really well. She can add that and it can cook down. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you. All we do is we take them and we put the mixture into here. I put it in a baking dish and I only bake it like 8 to 10 minutes because the tomato will get too cooked.
Okay.
And that's all you do.
Ooh, that's
And
good.
that's it.
And then we can show you right over here how you decorate it with some fresh basil. Doesn't that look beautiful?
That is beautiful, sis.
Well, I know you have something special planned. You have one more recipe. What is it?
It is Florentine risotto. Ooh. I had risotto in Rome, and I loved it. I had it every time we went out to eat while we were in Rome.
Okay, let's read the recipe.
So let me read the recipe for you. You will need 1 12.3-ounce carton of Morinu firm tofu, 1 10-ounce package of frozen chopped spinach, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 medium onion chopped, 1 1-pound box of risotto or 2.5 cups, 5 cups of water, and 3 tablespoons of McKay's chicken-style seasoning and broth. I love this recipe because it is so creamy and smooth, but yet the risotto is chewy.
Oh,
I
really?
love creamy.
And that's what I really like about it.
And I love chewy.
Well, hey.
See, I was trying to please both of them.
I think she's pulled it off.
See, there you go. Now, while we were in Rome, we had every different kind of flavor of risotto you can think of. There was mushroom and not just the spinach. I mean, there was just all different kinds. And it was all good. So you may want to add other things to yours, and you can just use the basic thing, but then just add some mushrooms.
Do you want this
or some olives. Sure. That's
Okay.
You know what? That's a real good idea.
Oh, good.
You're full of good ideas.
Every now and then I get one.
See, it helps to have 2 bigger sisters. Well,
We're not gonna
exactly
get-
bigger, but they're older.
We can't take her anywhere.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't want to go anywhere without her.
That's true.
Okay, and now we have some.
Okay, hold tight, hon.
Okay.
We're going to get to it.
She's holding on tight.
Okay, I've already pre-cooked the onions
know.
a little bit in the extra
We would
virgin olive oil.
We would expect nothing less.
Okay. So if you'll want to stir
Okay.
that up, and then
All right.
I'm going to add this risotto. Now this is 2.5 cups of risotto.
Okay.
Is that just an Italian rice?
Uh-huh.
Or? Okay.
It is, and see how tiny it is? It's it's a smaller rice. And I stir that up and saute that for probably 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
And
So for the sake of time, though, what are we doing?
watching our clocks.
Okay. All right. We'll assume this has been 3 or 4 minutes now.
Okay. We'll add the frozen chopped spinach
All right.
and
So that was not fresh.
no.
No.
But you could use fresh.
You could.
I bet that would be good.
Actually, you could use fresh.
You could put it in with your onions and saute it down.
Right. And I like to add the juice. If you're using frozen spinach, like I did use today, I drain the juice off when I thaw the spinach, and then I save the juice, and I use the juice
That's a good
because
idea.
that's a lot of flavor in there.
Not only flavor, but nutrients.
There you go.
You don't want to lose all that.
I was thinking of that too.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'm going to take my McKay's chicken flavored.
Yes,
this is
that's a
veggie chicken.
All right.
This is not real chicken.
Okay.
I'm going to take it and I'm going to mix it in with my water.
And there's a couple different kinds of McKay's. You can get the one that is vegan. You can get
Right.
the
There's some
vegan
that
one.
not all-
And with no MSG.
That's right. So you have to read your labels
right.
of the
Right.
McKay's chicken seasoning because some will, it will have to say vegan special or something like that on
That
it.
goes for all labels. I was
That's
absolutely
right.
surprised. Most of you, some of you will write to us and tell us that most of you didn't even know that fried chick, for instance, has egg white in it. And then when I started looking at a lot of the products, there's a lot of products that are meat substitute products that come in cans or frozen, whatever, that have egg white in them. So if you want something completely vegan, that is not the product for you. But one brand that we have found that has vegan products is Vibrant Life. And they have just about every kind of substitute that you could use, from your burger to vegetarian chicken to just about everything.
That's right.
Okay, sis, now we can take, Linda has already blended up the tofu and
Olive oil.
the olive oil for us, and a little bit of the 3 tablespoons of the water from the liquid from the spinach, and blended this up, and we're going to add that.
We're going to try to add that. Okay.
And stir that up real good.
Okay.
Stir that up.
And then what?
And then we're going to add our broth.
Uh-huh.
And now you will let this simmer. Ooh, our pan's going to be...
That's enough for right now.
Okay, you
After
will...
this simmers, it will be...
You'll put the lid on and you'll simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes.
It'll look just like that.
It'll look just like this.
And you can, we're going to tell you right now how you can get some of these recipes for yourself.
If you've enjoyed the recipes you've seen today and would like to purchase your own copy of their new cookbook, Cooking for Two with the Micheff Sisters, you can do so by writing to 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896. That's 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896. You can call 618-627-4651. That's 618-627-4651. Or visit MicheffSisters.com and order online. That's MicheffSisters.com.
Hello, I'm Carrie Christian, As you watch 3ABN television programming, you may think from time to time of how many hours are spent each year taping new programming. Currently, we have 3 studio crews working hard to produce those programs and many hundreds of guests who come to share their experience, knowledge, and especially their faith with our viewers and listeners. But perhaps you're not aware of all the planning that goes on behind the scenes. Shelley Quinn is our Program Development Manager, and we've asked her to be with us today to tell us more. Welcome, Shelley.
Thanks, Carrie. It's a privilege to be here. You know, it's our privilege and challenge to develop programming to win souls to Christ as well as encourage your walk with the Lord. So let's take a quick look at what's new. Many of you have expressed your appreciation for our various Books of the Book series. Already we are airing separate and complete series on the books of Hebrews, Mark, and Romans, and we've just completed taping the Book of Daniel with Ty Gibson and James Rafferty returning to add to our Books of the Book lineup. We're excited about another new program, Action for Life, with exercise physiologist Cassio Jones. This will be a high-energy combination of strength training and aerobics with special segments on wellness education. Other new series scheduled for taping this year include Remastered, to be taped at our Sound Center, featuring interviews on the grace of God reaching hearts through music. Fuel for Faith, a program of God's promises that I will be hosting. Engage, connecting young adults to Christ with David Ashrick, and a special series on family issues with Paul and Carolyn Raines. We're also expanding and updating our sets, and we never have a shortage of special projects. This year, they will include 3 special pre-recorded hours that will air during the 10 Commandments weekend. We'll have a special hour added for kids age 6 through 12 and another for youth ages 13 through 21. And of course, we'll have special events for our Year of Prayer and 3ABN's 25th anniversary. I'd like to personally thank you for your continued financial support and prayers, because none of this could be developed without you, our 3ABN partners.
Thank you, Shelley, for that encouraging report. We look forward to these new programs on 3ABN television, and we believe the Lord will bless our efforts to reach those who haven't yet heard about Jesus. If the Holy Spirit impresses you, so please send your tax-deductible love gifts to 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois, 62896. Or you can call us at 618-627-4651, or visit our website at www.3abn.org. Thank you again for your undying love and support. Together, we can reach many more souls as we eagerly await the second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our journey to Tuscany, and now we'd like to take a look at some of the dishes that we've prepared. We're going to start off here with our onion herb focaccia bread. And let me tell you, this piping hot out of the oven is delicious. And then we also have
the
Eggplant roll-ups.
That's right, and don't forget the stuffed tomatoes.
And Florentine risotto.
And that's all creamy and ready to eat, isn't it? And then, sis, you pronounce that one.
They're caponata over polenta.
There you go. That was what I was talking about.
Then we have the white bean dip.
The white bean dip. Well, we've had a lot of fun today with you. And until next time, may all your meals be seasoned with God's love. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.